From Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
We begin tonight with some developing news out of Castleton, North Dakota. Cass County Sheriff's deputies have set up a perimeter around a neighborhood where 2 people are believed to be inside. Good evening and thanks for joining us.
Well, authorities say that it has to do with a high-speed chase and a burglary. Valley News Team's Giovanna Simic is in Castleton. Giovanna joins us now. What can you tell us?
Mike, Steph, the scene here in Castleton is still as hectic as it was earlier. Now, this all happened, it all started earlier when the Cass County Sheriff's Office attempted to stop a vehicle that was speeding at high speeds, about 90 miles per hour. And that is when the deputy discontinued the chase for public safety. Later, they got a call about a home burglary, and when they arrived, they noticed it was the same vehicle that was speeding earlier. With the help of the Fargo K-9 unit, they tracked 2 individuals believed to be responsible to a residence. A perimeter is set up on 1st Street North between 10th and 12th Avenues. The Cass County Sheriff's Office is writing a search warrant for the residence, and if it gets signed, they will conduct a search tonight.
You know, anytime we're dealing with people that are willing in broad daylight to try and commit burglary in people's homes, vehicles, not knowing if they're home, you know, I always think that there's some type of a danger that we're dealing with. And we just want to be safe, like with anything.
Now, the Sheriff's Office did tell me that it might take a while for the search warrant to get here, and they will be on scene until they do get it. I did speak with some local residents, and they were scared because they didn't know what was happening. We'll have more information for you as it becomes available. Reporting live for Castleton, Giovanna Simic, Valley News Live.
All right, thanks, Giovanna. Again, this is a developing story, so stick with Valley News Live and valleynewslive.com for any updates on this story.
A local remodeler says he can't get any work done. He tells Valley News Live that a former customer won't give him his tools back.
Typically, people will call our whistleblower hotline upset about workers they've hired who didn't get the job done. This time, it's the opposite. Valley News Team's crime and safety reporter Nicole Johnson investigates.
And she won't answer the doors or anything else.
Local contractor Charles Ide says he was remodeling a South Fargo home for a couple of months until he ran into some problems.
I said, I'm not spending another dollar on your materials until I get a payment. And it's come to this.
He says the homeowner, Kaylee Blessum, owes him money, around $4,000.
You pay that or I don't work anymore. And I walked out.
Ide says this is the basement he was working on.
Compressor, you know, $180 radio, charger.
He says money isn't the biggest problem.
She has all my tools. I can show you the pictures of the other stuff.
Ide says his basic tools, a couple $1,000s worth, are locked up in Blessum's basement, and he can't get them back.
She got my saws, my drills, all my basic tools, and I have jobs sitting there waiting. I haven't been able to work all week.
Fargo police tell us they have been to Blessum's house with Ide 3 times to get his tools back. Incident reports say she didn't answer. I spoke with Blessum over the phone to get her side of the story. She told me she didn't want to comment, and it's not the public's business. Reports say Blessum also called police, saying Ide had been harassing her. Police reports say both Ide and Blessum have been advised not to contact one another and to solve problems in civil court.
I have never been treated like this. I've heard of it. It's kind of the danger of doing what we do.
While Ide plans to take legal action, he wants to warn others. Be careful who you're working for. Nicole Johnson, Valley News Live.
Fargo police say matters like this one are civil. They can't enforce civil laws. However, they will come up with property on removals to make sure that fights don't break out. Now, if you need help uncovering fraud or corruption in your community, here's some advice. Call our whistleblower hotline. We'll do our best to get to the bottom of it. The phone number is there on your screen, 701-237-6576. Call that number and leave your tip. A member of our investigative team will get on the case and go to work attempting to expose the truth.
Well, there was a little break from those extremely cold temperatures, but it is still chilly out there. Let's head over to Hutch Johnson to see what else we can expect tonight. Hutch?
Well, this evening we're dealing with a wide range of conditions across our valley as we look at the very cold air up to the north. It's 6 below in Roseau right now, 12 above Bemidji, and we're near 20 in Fargo, Oaks, Valley City, 15 in Jamestown. Still some visibility problems. Look at this near the Carrington area. That's dropped to around 1/4 of a mile at times. There are some spots where the haze and even some light flakes of snow will be developing. Here's a look at your Fargo planner. It looks quiet this evening. Temperatures in the teens, light winds, a little wind chilly out there, and slippery road conditions. But look at the snow developing out west. That is heading our way. The pink you see there, some freezing drizzle. I'll tell you where all this is going, but suffice it to say, some of us could see very slippery conditions, accumulating snow, and after that, we get slapped with another Arctic air mass.
Oh, no.
All those fantastic details coming up
Yeah,
here
just
in just a few
fantastic.
minutes.
For some, they might be fantastic.
You bet.
All right, thanks, Hutch. All right, have you gotten your Powerball ticket yet? Well, you have a 1 in 292 million chance of walking away with the $1.5 billion jackpot. But that's not stopping people from grabbing their tickets. Valley News Team's Bradford Eric has been staking out at the kiosk at M&H store in Moorhead. Bradford, how busy is it?
Stephanie has been pretty busy this evening as folks are swinging by on their way home to grab that Powerball ticket. But when you win, you've got some phone calls and some decisions waiting for you. Jim Schmidt says it's a good idea to first call an attorney to make sure you can remain anonymous. There's people out there who will try to steal your new cash. Then you want to get a good wealth management team of people who you trust to make the right decisions for your payout of hundreds of millions of dollars.
But people that do need to set certain things up, certain trusts, corporations. There's all kinds of things that the attorney and CPA are going to set up to help that person protect that money.
Don't worry though, folks, I've already got my ticket and I'm pretty confident that all my numbers are the winners for tonight's drawing. But you still got a couple hours left if you want to swing by and grab your ticket. Stephanie?
Well, that is some confidence, Bradford, because you have a better chance of getting struck by lightning than winning tonight, but good luck.
The search continues for the man involved in an armed robbery in Rothsay, Minnesota yesterday. Today, police told us that they are investigating several tips that they've received in the case. They also say that the man pointed a gun at a teller and demanded money at the Farmers State Bank yesterday. He was wearing gray Carhartt jeans, brown dress shoes, and a navy blue sweatshirt with yellow stripes. This is a look at surveillance photos from the bank. If you have any information on this case, you're advised to call the Wilkin County Sheriff's Office or your local law enforcement.
A Crookston, Minnesota man has been arrested and charged with the sexual assault of a juvenile. 30-year-old Enrique Schur is charged with 1 count of first-degree criminal sexual conduct. Now, he allegedly sexually assaulted a child who's under the age of 13. If convicted, he faces up to 30 years in prison.
North Dakota U.S. Senator John Hoeven expressed concern today over an Obama administration plan that considered the Grand Forks Air Force Base as potentially housing hundreds of unaccompanied refugee children. The senator says it doesn't make sense to bring unaccompanied alien minors to a northern tier Air Force base like Grand Forks, which is so far removed from the southern border. He adds our objective should be to reunite these children with their families in their country of origin. Now, to read Senator Hoeven's whole statement, you can go to valleynewslive.com and click on this story.
Results are in from an enhanced drunk driving enforcement over the holidays, and the Minnesota Department of Public Safety calls the numbers disturbing and frightening. The State Patrol reports a total of more than 2,500 DWI arrests statewide during this enforcement campaign, which ran from November 25th to January 2nd. The highest alcohol concentration recorded was 0.4 in Minnetonka. More than 300 law enforcement agencies across Minnesota participated in this campaign, and the entire report can be found online by clicking on the link attached to this story on valleynewslive.com.
Remember to like Valley News Live on Facebook. You can follow the latest news, weather, and breaking news updates anytime on your feed. Just search Valley News Live, like our page, and you'll stay informed throughout the entire day. And a reminder about this weekend's Valley Women's Expo, a day to take for you. It's going to include inspiring speakers, cooking demonstrations, wine sampling, shopping, and much more. Join us Friday from noon to 9 p.m., Saturday 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Fargo Dome. You can find the full schedule and ticket information on valleynewslive.com.
Oh, it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Well, there are some very smart kids out there. Later on Valley News Live at 6, meet one who knows a lot about geography.
Temperatures above average in Fargo, hitting 20 degrees today. It'll be mild, but a chance for some accumulating snow and then Arctic cold. Details coming up right after this.